on Chubb, particularly when the game was in the balance?
Oh, it was good. We feel like we can go out there and dominate every game. It was good to actually go out there and put 4 quarters together. So, we're not surprised by our performance. We expect that week in and week out we hold ourselves to a high standard. Now, it's good for us to go out there and finally execute throughout the whole game.
How's the shoulder feel?
Oh, my shoulder feels great.
What are you seeing from Duran? What kind of impression has he made as a freshman?
Oh, man, he made quite an impression coming in. Really mature for his age, a great understanding of the playbook, physical specimen. So he's done a good job adapting to our program, and he's fitting in quite nicely.
Were y'all a little mad that after on this game people started out? The program was getting criticism?
I feel like yes, but at the same time, people are always going to talk. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what they say because they're not the ones playing for us. So we just felt like we had to go out there and just reestablish our identity. And I feel like we did a good job of doing that.
So that make it a little sweeter to change perception again?
Oh, definitely.
How much did the team actually kind of rally around the idea that y'all were an underdog, even though it turned out it was kind of picking up the
I don't think we made one reference to being underdogs throughout the whole week. I didn't even hear about that until we got to the game. I personally didn't care, to be honest with you. We know what we can do, and we don't need people telling us what we can and can't do for us to know that. So it was just something that we had to go out there and execute and do what we know we were capable of doing.
I think at one point Jaron made like a one-handed tackle bringing a guy down. What does that say about his athleticism, his kind of talent, and what does he bring to his defensive line?
Definitely brings a lot of versatility. He's pretty much an underrated pass rusher. He's a very good pass rusher. Gets a lot of pressure on the quarterback from our base defense. He brings a lot of versatility. We just love to have him on the field as a leader and on the sidelines as well.
So he was good last year. How much better do you feel like he is even this year?
Oh, I feel like he's gotten a lot better, along with the whole D-line. I feel like we all making great jumps in our ability and understanding and confidence and pretty much almost everything.
With Duran, just as strong as he is, how advanced is he strength-wise for a freshman? Like, how rare is it for a freshman to have the kind of strength that he has?
Oh, it's very rare. Just looking at him, you would think he was a redshirt junior or upperclassman. You wouldn't understand that he was a freshman. So, yeah, he's a pretty strong guy.
What's the most impressive thing that you've seen him do, whether it was in practice or a game?
Ejected guy. There's a lot of things that list can go on. He's done a lot of things. Strong guy playing double teams from Georgia. Georgia, they like to run the ball, so they pride themselves on being physical, and as a freshman, he did a really good job.
Does it help you guys in preparation at all if you go from a game from like Georgia to Arkansas as opposed to like Georgia to Texas A&M or kind of more spread offense?
Oh, definitely. It definitely helps us, but at the end of the day, the games are won on Mondays and Tuesdays, so Wednesdays and throughout the whole week. So that's what we pride ourselves on, is good work ethic. So we feel like if we have good preparation throughout the week, we do a good job in the game Saturday.
It's not like a total gear change for you guys to go from.
Oh, no, definitely. Same mindset.
Alex Collins didn't get as much attention as Chubb for that. Henry probably. How good is he from what you guys are seeing?
I feel like he's one of the best backs in the SEC. He might not get the recognition of other people, but he's definitely a physical guy. Likes to run the ball, speed. We definitely have to do a good job of getting left touch the ball and tackling him.
You play many special teams? You still play special teams much?
Not as much this year. In and out. We do a lot of rotation.
How much time and practice is spent working on special teams?
We do a lot. We spend a lot of time working on special teams. We always allocate the same amount of time for offensive teams for special teams. So we spend a lot of time on it.
Brett Lineman earlier compared y'all to an NFL front line. When you hear that kind of praise or that kind of reaction from a fellow or another coach, what's your reaction?
It really doesn't affect us. We don't have time to think about that. Coach Bo does a good job keeping us humble. So, we really don't worry about what people say about us. We let our play do the talking.
You're seeing this running threat, but it looks like Brandon Allen's really become a much more effective passer. What kind of challenge is that mixed in with the run? Is it a challenge for you guys?
Oh, definitely it's a challenge. He's a pretty good elusive, so he can throw the ball. He's really progressed since last year. So we're going to have to really do a good job of, focusing him, trying to keep him in the pocket and make him, make his throws from the pocket instead of scrambling out on us, because that's where big plays are usually made at.
How did you react when you saw Coker pumping his fist after the big touchdown, showing him more emotion than maybe you see most of the time?
He does it all the time during practice, so I wasn't surprised. I was excited and just enjoying the moment, so it wasn't anything new to us.
How do you describe his personality?
Great guy to be around, funny guy, country guy, fun, just a fun guy.
What do you remember about the Arkansas game last year? It was 14-13, more physical, more smart. What do you remember about that?
It was just a physical. The weather conditions were similar to Georgia, and it was fun for us, honestly. We weren't worried about winning or losing. We were just out there having fun and competing.
Thanks, John.